Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Steel, part of the Reign of the Supermen thing. I'm guessing that was a comic arc, I don't know. I just know Steel is one of the coolest characters to come out of anything Superman related, and I was very excited that they announced him. Thought he looked okay enough in the promo shots, and I was thinking, well, you know what, worst case scenario, he could get a repaint. And I have bad news, or I guess good news if you like painting your figures. He kind of needs it. Oh man, there's some good stuff going on here, I guess. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's at least one good stuffs. The rest is bad. So let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. Alrighty, before we get into the figure, I would like to just get into my package a little bit right here. It's the standard DC packaging from McFarlane. Looks pretty good. Oh man, there's a cool photo image, not a photo, a good image of Steel on the back there. Shows you how cool he looks. All metallic looking, bulky, buff, mean looking. I like it. That's awesome. That's not what we got though. Ah man, here we go. Here we go. All right, to quote Joker. And this guy stands a little bit, just a hair over 7.5 inches. That's gonna be roughly 19.5 centimeters. They're in a different scale, but there he is up against Darwin. All right, question of the day. Do you think this looks good? I don't know how anybody could. What happened here? Oh my goodness. They had one color to use, gray. Just do gray or silver. You can pick. Just do that. Throw a black wash on it. You're done. Especially if it's silver. You're done. Just do that. Nope. Nope, they had to use this weird bluish gray plastic that's just ever so slightly metallic. And then they put a North Carolina blue paint job on top of it. Oh man, what is this? What the heck is this? What is that? One, that's not what Steel the metal looks like. Two, that's not what Steel the character looks like. Every once in a while, he's drawn to look more chrome than just silvery metal, and that's fine. And then obviously you get some like blues and browns and whites and blacks and things to make it look like chrome. Okay, that's not what this is. This is just weird blue marks all over the figure. It doesn't look more metallic as a result. And what's this? Okay, so I'll give it a little bit of grace and say maybe there's some specific, very specific comic reference that I'm not getting where he's got the blue dots and this white chalk S. I don't know it. I've never seen the images, so I could be wrong. It could be perfectly accurate. Let me know. I'm almost positive I'm not. He also has that white on his belt and on this gauntlet. And then down here for the boots, we have an entirely different color gray with a little bit of the blue and a little bit of like some white, sort of. I have no idea what they were thinking with this color scheme. Well, I mean, I do know what they were thinking. They were thinking, we don't know how to do anything well. Let's try our best. And I guess that's this. Oh man. Okay, so the one thing that I think turned out good is the cape. I like the cape. It's not symmetrical, so that's good, but it is nice and balanced, and it looks nice. I like that. I like the way it goes over the shoulders. That's all very good. Coloring aside, let's dive into the sculpt and the proportioning. Is it any good? Nope. It's not. There are parts that are okay. Shoulder pads are fine. Okay. I guess the gauntlet's okay. The hands seem to be reasonably sized. That's fine. That's it. The legs are clearly just generic superhero legs. They have nothing like Steel. And okay, so there are probably versions of him where his arms and legs are like Iron Man, don't have any detail. I'll even give him that. That's fine. But here, let's just look at the image that they gave us. The legs at least have plating on them. The arms maybe not. I don't know. So I'll give him that even. But it's still just such a janky sculpt because the proportioning is terrible. His torso is tiny. His torso's about the same size as Darwin's torso. Just a touch bigger. But his legs are about the same size as Darwin's whole body. He's got huge, tall, long legs, tiny little torso, and then the arms match the torso, so his legs are incredibly disproportionate. It looks better if you hide the legs, but it still looks weird because of the way they have him kind of hunched forward. The whole sculpt is just off. It's very weird. I think the head, also not great. He's got some kind of like weird puckered thing going on with his cheeks. I get what they were going for there, but I think the line that they're looking for goes the other way. As far as I can tell, they should have a line going up in the jaw. Going from like the corner of the jaw, sort of like right here, up toward the cheekbone. Not that. This looks like he's sucking in his cheeks like a, Zoolander. That's the guy. I never saw the movie, but that's the thing. It looks like Zoolander. In the head, it's like a little peanut head on top. Looks terrible. Look at this. What the heck? Flippin' heck, this is awful. This is aesthetically speaking, I'll give it a 0.25 for the cape. The rest is bad. I didn't even get to the feet. I want to show you the feet. I was going to save them for articulation, but I want to show you the feet. They're flat. They're big, flat duck feet. And then I'll show you the rest of the problem with the feet in the articulation section. This thing is rough. Okay, time for accessories. You already saw the super duper collector trading card that makes the figure look like hot butt. Then you get the super duper DC display stand, which is whatever. And then you get... It's a whip, right? It's one of those flexible sledgehammers that they use. You can generate more force with a flexible... No, it's not supposed to be that. It's just a really crappy sledgehammer that is warped to heck in the package because they can't even get things in a straight line. And it does still have the blue dots on it. Looks like he beat it. That's what it is, guys. He's supposed to look like he beat up a Smurf. Okay, yeah, so 0 out of 10 for accessories. The hammer sucks. Then who cares about the card and the stand? All right, as far as articulation goes, let's see if we can find a saving grace here. Man, I was really looking forward to this. I thought, how could you screw up a guy that's solid silver? Can't be that hard, apparently. All right, double ball peg, so head looks up a little bit. Looks down a little bit, that's all right. Of course, you get your rotation, your leaning. So yeah, the neck works pretty well. That's what I would expect. Shoulder pads are connected to the torso. You do get the ball peg. Lots of movement in there on that shoulder. Bringing the arm out to the side works pretty well, despite the shoulder pad. Bringing it forward, shoulder pad gets in the way. They already have these pieces. Just connect the shoulder pad to that. Boy, could that have been easier. Could that have been harder? Whatever the saying might be. All you had to do is connect it to that. You already have the socket. Connect it to that and it moves with the arm. It would have been perfect. This is not great. Bicep swivel's okay. Double jointed elbow is fine. Wrists have their usual ball hinge. It's not sculpted, so that's okay. All right, diaphragm joint on this guy does lean back. I'll give him that. It's okay. Leaning forward, nothing. To the side, it's pretty good. Rotation is okay. Lower ball peg. Pretty limited on this guy. Normally we get some more, unless mine is stuck, which doesn't feel like it is. I can't quite get to it, and it doesn't really want to do much. Maybe yours will work better. Mine's not working very well. All right, the diaper is not overly large like they tend to be on these figures, so let's see what we get here. All right, it's not cut out for full-on splits, but it's decent. You can get the legs out there pretty far. That's probably far enough. They could have trimmed out just a little bit more, but I think that's okay, reasonable. Bring the leg forward. Oh, wow. The diaper is still in the way because even though it's not huge, it's where it shouldn't be. They need to trim away more of the peeper area to bring the leg forward. You can't really do it. So that sucks. Bring the leg back. Can't really do that at all. His cheeks are in the way. Thigh swivel. It's in there a little bit. Not too much, but not bad. Double jointed knee gives you decent range. Proportioning on the legs isn't bad. This part and this part are well enough proportioned. They're just huge compared to the rest of the body. Now for the ankle. Oh boy. All right, so it goes back. It goes forward. It goes forward. It's still heavily ratcheted. It's not a ball hinge. Doesn't have any of the rotation on this one. So the ankle is worse than normal. And then we get the toe hinge, which is just ridiculous. And the way they sculpted it, I want to show you something. I don't know if I'll be able to easily, so I have to move the camera. Because this is something I haven't seen too much. You find figures that have a loose toe hinge and it becomes a problem because the figures can just lean forward like this. But this guy actually, when you stand him flat, it's curved. It's curved. And so as soon as you try to use it, like, if you lean him at all, the toe just moves because this part sticks down. It's like a W. It's curved here and here, and that's a problem. So his feet are terrible. Okay, everything's bad on this figure pretty much. Articulation, I'll give a 1 out of 10. It does have it. There is articulation, but it doesn't get to earn any extra points because you can't even move his hips. And his feet suck, and his ankles are missing a joint, and everything else sucks. All right, let's do a cake rating. He's got some cake. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. I'll give him a 5. All right, time for a final verdict. What a waste of a cool character design that should have been an easy home run, and they seem to have just not cared at all and just didn't try. So I'm going to give this guy an overall rating of 0 out of 10. Yeah, it's garbage. It's so amazing to me that they can take something so simple and make it so bad. And you know they're capable of doing much better. They have done it. They just didn't choose to. So there it is. I don't know, guys. I'm bummed out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But that's it for me. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos every day but Wednesday, almost always, except for like right now because I'm really busy. But otherwise, I normally do that. And I have thousands of videos already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.